Vacation internationale is one of those travel concepts that feels less like a company and more like a doorway to a different pace of life. When people talk about it, they're usually referring to the brand's long-standing network of resorts across the US, Canada, Mexico, and Hawaii. But the real story isn't the geography. It's the kind of travel culture the organization has built. Slow, flexible, personal, and grounded in the idea that a vacation should feel like returning to something familiar while still offering the surprise and pleasure of going somewhere new. Most traditional vacation ownership programs follow a rigid model. You book a specific week, at a specific place, with minimal room to improvise. Vacation internationale flips that script. Instead of committing you to a single destination or a predictable schedule, it works on a points-based system that behaves more like a travel currency. Members can shape each trip around their own rhythms, whether that means an impromptu weekend near the coast or a carefully planned 2-week escape in the mountains. That freedom is what keeps people engaged for decades. It recognizes that life changes, and the way you travel should be allowed to change with it. What sets the brand apart is something harder to quantify: the texture of the experience. The resorts aren't flashy or theatrical. They're intentionally designed to feel comfortable and lived in, like a well-kept home you happen to own in another part of the world. Many are tucked into quiet neighborhoods rather than tourist districts. That makes the vacations feel rooted in place rather than staged for visitors. You aren't just passing through a destination. You're inhabiting it for a little while. You shop where locals shop, walk the same morning routes, listen to the same evening sounds. That sense of belonging is the real luxury. Members often talk about reliability, not in the corporate sense but in the emotional one. There's comfort in knowing exactly what kind of experience awaits you even when the destination changes. Clean, thoughtfully arranged rooms. Kitchens stocked with the essentials. Pleasant staff who remember returning families. A pace that encourages you to touch the world with a little more ease. The consistency gives you permission to unwind because you don't have to figure everything out from scratch each time. The variety of locations is another advantage. One year you might be watching the sunset paint the sky,